So I'm just gonna go ahead and try to record this. I know I'm looking crazy, but I just have I need to record this video and um, kind of giving myself every excuse to get out of recording. Um, I couldn't find my microphone. I had all of these different problems and all these different reasons as to why I couldn't record this video, trying to avoid recording it. But I'm not really going to be concerned about all that stuff because I feel like this video is important and needs to be recorded. A family member came knocking on our door at 5 o'clock in the morning, and she had moved out of our house a little less than a couple of months ago with her so-called boyfriend. And we told her over and over again that, this guy has a record. He has a record of domestic abuse. And she denied it, and she gave us every kind of excuse as to why he has a record of domestic abuse. And we told her that, he, even if it is the case that, he's just in there for beating up his brother, if he can beat up his brother the way that he beat up his brother, what makes you think that he's not going to beat you up in the same way? And of course, she made all kinds of excuses for him and had all of trying to defend him, thinking that she was in love. But last night she came knocking on the door at 5 a.m. and when she came to the door, her lip was bruised and busted. She was hysterical. She said he hit me. He kept me in the house. He broke my cell phone. He wouldn't let me leave. He tried to take my baby. He threw all of my stuff over the balcony. And he she just kept hitting me, and he just kept hitting me. And he wouldn't let me leave, and I had to run in the middle of the street and flag down cars to get here. This is something that happens far too often. Women get caught up with these men that don't respect them, that don't treat them right. There's a ton of different warning signs, but they don't want to hear it. And I'm urging you today, if a man raises his voice or raises his hand to you in an aggressive manner, get out of that relationship, because he is not worthy of having he's not worthy of having women. He's not worthy of being in a relationship because he doesn't know how to respect himself, and he doesn't know how to respect women. There's so many different signs and so many different signals that are going on, and I encourage you to heed those warnings. Don't ignore those warnings, and don't you make excuses for these men. But that was just my first part of the video where I just wanted to give a little bit of background about the full video, what this is going to be about. That family member, the person that falls easily in love with men. In and out of relationships, she goes really strong, really quick. And for women like that, it's not going to work out for you. It's never going to work out for you. You have to take time to get to know a person before you just fall into a relationship with them. I always suggest that you get to know somebody for at least, I would say 4 to 6 months before you even start to date that person. Because you never know what that person really is about. And you don't want to be tied to them in some kind of relationship where you feel like you're invested in something that turned out to be crappy for you. And I believe that a person will show their personality truly within 4 to 6 months of knowing somebody. falling too quick and falling too easily and getting in relationships with guys because you just feel like like you're feeling like that's the one and he's the one for you. It's not going to work out for you. You're just going to be in and out of relationships all the time. You're never going to find the right person for you because that's not real. It's not real. And if you really did love somebody like you say that you do, you would love them enough to take the time to get to know them before you made any kind of commitment to them. And for you women that need to have a man in your life 24/7, I think that you really need to examine your self-esteem and really figure out why it is that you feel that way. Like you need to have a man in order to feel validated in yourself. Women are created uniquely and beautifully made, and it's okay to be on your own for a little while until you truly find the person that you're going to be with for the rest of your life. You don't have to be in and out of relationships all the time, and you don't have to suffer in order to find the person that, is perfect for you. And that happens when you actually take the time to get to know someone. Not every man on this planet was created to be in a relationship. Some men and some women should never be in a relationship. They have a purpose on this earth, but they also some men and some women literally should never ever date because they're not good. They're not good in relationships, and that's not what they were created for. Hence why there's nuns and priests. But the key is to be able to pick out those people that aren't supposed to be in relationships. And usually those are the men and the women, because I want to address that too. Women can be abusive to men. A lot of people don't talk about it because it's not that commonplace, but there can be men or there can be women that actually abuse their partners and eventually end up killing their partners. But I'm saying that some men and some women just never, they were never meant to be with anybody. And those are usually the people that turn out to be abusive because they can't handle themselves. And they should have chosen a different path in their life, but they chose to choose something else. And I'm really just kind of going from my heart here. I didn't take any notes. I was just I felt like I needed to do this for me, really. Like I said, I can't find my microphone, so I don't know how the audio is going to be with this, but I hope that you can hear me. I'm having some throat problems from quitting smoking, so that's probably if you hear something in my throat, that's what you're hearing. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate all the love and the support that you guys have given this channel and that have given me. And like I said, if you're in a relationship where you feel unsafe, please get out, because there's always a chance that that'll be your last opportunity, or you'll be left with no opportunity at all because he ends up hurting your child, or he ends up killing you. And I should say he or she ends up hurting your child or ends up killing you. And thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe. Just leave a comment down below if you have anything that you would like to add. And thank you.